What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of the Bring the Juice Colts podcast. So, breaking news. And this isn't necessarily breaking news from an NFL perspective, at least not yet. But something very important, something very, very important is happening, and it could be huge. I'm going to share my screen real quick with you guys, and I'm going to show you just how important this news is. So, to let everybody know, breaking news: U.S. health officials are currently cutting isolation restrictions for those who test positive. That's what this tweet is here. Testing positive for coronavirus and shortening the time that close contacts have to quarantine. People with the virus can leave isolation after 5 days, down from 10. So, it's basically stating if you have the virus, you now only have to quarantine for 5 days, not 10, like the original NFL protocol state now. What they're saying is, again, those who are unvaccinated have to stay out 10 days at minimum. The unvaccinated players, they don't have to. As long as they test negative, they get a chance to come back right away. There's no issues. So, here we go with this, and that was brought to the NFL's attention. Chris Mortensen brought this up. NFL and NFLPA have been made aware of the new data and are in discussions to change protocols once again to reflect the CDC recommendations. The new protocols are imminent. So, guys, we might have a chance. If these protocols get initiated here in the next few days, I would hope that with the protocols the way they should be is that any player that has had COVID, what I'm really hoping is that they get this out before tomorrow, because then if they do, then pretty much all of our players, Colts players, could come back for Sunday's game against the Raiders. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I think it's going to happen right away. I don't know. I don't know how quickly the NFL is going to move on this. I don't know. I'm really hoping they do, and I really hope they don't screw some teams out of the chance to get some of these players back, because we know that some of the rules have been kind of stupid at times, but I'm really hoping that if they can get this done in a day or two, that all these players that are there don't have to quarantine anymore after having it for 5 days. Now, if that's true, if these protocols come out into place, then guys like Braden Smith, guys like TJ Carey, guys like, some of the other guys that just tested positive on Monday would have to quarantine probably until Saturday, probably. But when you're looking at guys like Quentin Nelson, Darius Leonard, guys like that, they would probably be able to come out of quarantine early because of the fact they wouldn't have to wait the full 10 days. They'd be already done. So this is huge. It is absolutely huge if, in fact, this comes into fruition. Okay, this is a huge, huge update for all teams across the NFL to be able to get guys back sooner. Because now, if you have issues with COVID early in the weeks now, you don't have to worry about it. Again, I'm not insuring anything. You guys can't trust me right now to know when this is going to get done or not, because I have no idea. But obviously, this has now come out this evening, Monday evening, December 27th as we speak. And the NFL and the NFLPA are currently working on new protocols. This might be a bright light for the Colts, and it might be a bright light for a lot of teams. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen here. Thank you guys so much. Let me know what you think of the new update. Thank you guys so much. And as always, go Colts.